Hey guys, it's Hayden. So, I'm sorry that it has been a little while since I have posted a video. Trying to graduate college takes a lot of your time. So, yeah, that's the main reason why I couldn't get videos out sooner, is I was finishing up all my exams, graduating, and all that jazz. But also software, so I don't know if this video is even going to work, because I don't have access to certain software on my laptop anymore now that I am not a student. So, yeah, and it's just too expensive to buy. So we'll see if I can do this. I have faith in myself. Okay, so in this video, I am going to be talking about like one change, and let's see in my list. But also some stuff about graduation with my name change that is incredibly relevant to being trans. But then I got some questions from someone who was wondering how I went through the process of getting my gender marker changed on my license. And this person also had some questions about emotional changes with hormones and stuff like that, so I might talk about that, or I might save that for the next video. But the gender marker stuff is kind of what I was going to talk about in this video anyhow. Okay, the only change that I have noticed within like the past almost month is muscle mass. That's honestly the only thing, and I've been working out a bit more now that I'm graduated. But yeah, so muscle mass is definitely a thing in my arms, as well as my chest muscles and my shoulders. So that's been pretty cool to see it kind of slowly transform, and I'm really excited about the progress that I have been making, so I can't wait. I think it's just going to overall help with dysphoria too, and getting misgendered, because I want that V shape, but I'm so scrawny and little, so I don't really have much of that shape. But it's kind of starting to happen a little bit, especially with the fat redistributing throughout my body, so that definitely helps. Yeah, that's really the only change though that I have noticed. Yeah. I live an exciting life, what can I say? Brianna said that she thinks that my sideburns are coming down a little bit more, which I guess I don't know. She's the hair person, so she analyzes that kind of stuff. Yeah, so that's it for my changes. I'm not even kidding. I mean, I don't know if my voice has gotten any lower. I typically find that out when I am editing my video. So we'll see about that. I'll talk about graduation now. My campus, they have a preferred name option, which is really awesome. So you basically don't get outed in front of your classmates when it's the first day of school and the teacher has the roster and they're reading off your name. So that has been really great, and my name has been changed for quite some time now in their system, and it transfers through other UW systems, I'm pretty sure. My campus is really progressive and awesome in those elements. So basically, a few months ago, I had went and I talked to someone, though, because my name wasn't legally changed yet, and I was worried with the commencement ceremony that they would read off the wrong name, or on my diploma it would list my previous name. So I was really concerned about this, and so I reached out to some people working in that department, and they helped me, and they made sure that my diploma was all set up for having Hayden on it. You know, we talked about the actual commencement ceremony and how they will print off cards, and then You basically go up on stage, you hand them the card, and they read your name. I thought I was like in the clear with everything and it would have been fine. But for the past like couple months, I was looking on my school's website on the commencement page because they have a PDF link that you can click where you can see like your name in the book that they print off. But the PDF wasn't ready up until a week before graduation. I think a week. I don't know. I was checking it each week though, because I was really worried that there could have been this slight chance that it would happen, that they didn't change my name in it, and then I would be really upset about it. And that happened. And that was a bad day. That was just so bad. I can't even tell you guys like how upset I was that day. And I didn't know by me emailing someone who I would be contacting, like if they are somebody who is transphobic, and I don't know because this is just email and I can't tell that. And so I was really freaking out about all of it. And I didn't even want to say that I was trans because I was afraid that it could have been somebody who was super transphobic and didn't want to help me because of that reason. But my school is cool. So I emailed them basically saying like how important it was that they needed to change it, and I had talked to someone months ago about this and I was really afraid of this happening. They responded saying that they were really sorry, but unfortunately the books were already printed and stapled together and they're ready for the ceremony. When I saw that, like I was like, that's it. There's nothing else. Like nothing else to do. I was mad. Like I was really mad. I responded back to this person and I did it in a nice professional way, but I was basically saying like this is really unfortunate that this happened because I talked to someone months ago about this and expressed my fears of this happening, and I had told them, you know, I'm transgender and this is gonna out me to the entire audience, and that's what I was most anxious about. Not the fact that they put it in wrong, whatever, I don't give a shit really, but the fact that everyone in the audience was going to be seeing my former name and seeing me walk across the stage, you know, and it just did not settle well with me, and I was really upset. And so then this person felt super bad, and I felt really bad that they felt bad. It was just a shit show. But it was just miscommunication because this person was new at their job and the word didn't get passed on to them. And so I felt like I can't be mad at this person. Like, they didn't intend for this to happen, you know? And, so yeah, it was weird, like this weird dynamic of going back and forth with all these emotions. And yeah, basically what happened after that though, the LGBT coordinator on campus found out about the situation and she went right away and contacted people. And I don't even know what the email had said of what she sent, but the next day I got an email from the dean of students saying that they were going to be sending the books over to a different town to go get reprinted and stapled together for my ceremony that Saturday. I couldn't believe that that happened. Like, I was just in shock with it, and like words could not express like the amount of gratefulness I felt in that moment. And it's like, wow, they really took the initiative to fix this problem, and I didn't think that it was gonna happen. Yeah, thank you to our lovely LGBT coordinator on campus, and you know who you are, but thank you for helping me. I can't explain how much it means to me, so thank you. But, so with that said, it's really good to make sure that you have all of this stuff figured out, and I did the best I could, but I think I could have done a little bit better. at it, you know, having meetings with people, but it shouldn't be that difficult. So that's something to be really aware of if you're going through situations like that. I think I'm only going to talk about the gender marker on my license and whatnot because I don't want this video to be too long. And I did also get this binder and I wanted to talk about that, but maybe I'll just do a separate video of a review of a binder. Okay, gender marker in your license is really easy. I've talked about it in some other videos, but basically you just need a letter from your doctor and you bring that into the DMV, and you can have your court papers of your name change if you had your name changed, and then they'll probably be clueless and will be asking a lot of questions and looking at you funny, and hopefully they're quiet about it and not super loud in outing you. It's really straightforward. You just hand the letter from your doctor over to them, and the letter just basically consists of saying that, like, these changes need to be made. At least with mine, you know, it says that I've been seeking medical help with hormone replacement therapy or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, so it's really easy. It's really uncomfortable though, I'm not gonna lie. But I did find out in the whole process of it, you have to change your name with Social Security before you go to the DMV. Like, I went through the entire process at the DMV and they took my picture and everything, and then dude was like, no, you have to go to Social Security first. I was like, that would have been really nice to know. Thanks. Or I feel like I've been really aimlessly going through this process, but I'm getting it done, so that's great. Same goes with Social Security. You can get your gender marker changed with Social Security. That place is a little bit more intimidating though, because they, like, I don't know, it's just weird. There's like a cop in there and stuff, and I don't know, it's this little old lady that wasn't gonna allow me to change my gender marker at first, but then I was like explaining the legal stuff to her because she was asking for a birth certificate showing the gender marker change on a birth certificate. So I had to like explain all of this stuff to her, saying like, I can't even get my birth certificate changed without a surgeon's note or going through surgery in Wisconsin. I was like, and so this is why my doctor printed off like 3 copies of this letter so I could hand it to Social Security, as well as if I wanted to get a passport, I could do it on my passport and the DMV for my license. It was a big learning process for all of us, but unfortunately later on that day, one of my friends had a really bad experience and they wouldn't let him change his gender marker. So that just goes to show how hit and miss it is, and it really depends on a person that you get. And it's bullshit because it's a legal thing, and it's like this human rights thing, and there shouldn't be these big obstacles of doing it, but people like to make life difficult. Because some people are rude. So, and that's the sad reality of it, but yeah. So maybe next week or something I will do a video about this binder, because I do have some things to say about it. Yeah, so we'll see. Within like the next couple weeks or so I will do a video though, for sure. Alright, so I'm gonna wrap this video up now. So thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, please feel free to shoot me a message and I can try to address those questions or talk about them in my next video or an upcoming video. If you feel up to it, you can subscribe to my channel, give the video a thumbs up, and you can also share the video if you feel inclined to. But until then, I hope all of you have a safe and wonderful couple weeks, and we'll see you then. Alright, bye guys.